too familiar in chat. Expedition 33 and Ben Starr would be all over that. Listen, hear me out. Expedition 33 musical DLC. Make it happen. All right, we got Séance of Blake Manor booted up for you. The Séance of Blake Manor collects gameplay and hardware data. Okay, well, sure, why not? Barrett was pressing me. At work, Barrett was like, Bless, you have to play Séance of Blake Manor. You should stream it. You should stream the first hour. And so, because of Barrett, I have decided to make time and space to actually jump into Séance of Blake Manor. If you're unfamiliar with Séance of Blake Manor, I don't know too much about it. I know it's a blessing-ass game. From what I gather, kind of puzzle, detective sort of game. Think like a Blueprints sort of thing. But the vibes are also spooky as well. We already got a content warning on this first page. The Séance of Blake Manor is a gothic folk horror, and as such, touches on a lot of the human tragedies experienced throughout history. Every effort has been taken to find a balance between authenticity and sensitivity with the language used. The player's discretion is advised. And so, yeah, Marytime says one of Lucy's favorite games this year also. I think I saw either Jason Schreier or maybe Daniel Dwyer, or maybe both, talking up this game. And so my goal is to go at least like 40 minutes to an hour.
Mr. Ward!
I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday, a guest went missing. A young woman named Evelyn Dean. Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened. She has not left. Of that I am sure. This envelope contains £200. Please, sir, accept this money and come quick, for I fear she's not long for this world.
It's a heavy envelope.
A further £300.
It's a bad joke, I'm sorry. It's a really bad joke.
Find her alive. I know the west of Ireland might well be the far side of the world for its distance from you. There's no one else to turn to. I hear you are an honorable man, a steadfast investigator, and, perhaps most importantly, godly.
Godly. Godly.
I pray for the girl that this is true.
Godly. Day 1, Friday, October 29th, 11 p.m., Blake Manor Courtyard.
Evelyn Dean,
I like that this is voice acted. I wasn't expecting that.
daughter of the slumlord, Rupert Dean.
I like this art style a lot.
I wonder if my employer hired me because of my past with her father. Or maybe they don't know of her father's involvement in my brother's death.
Yep, he's the guy. We're just starting the game.
I suppose that too will become clear in time.
Okay, so this is straight up. Can I plug a controller in? Hold on. I can. All right, I can play this with my DualSense. Oh, this already feels like I'm playing Blueprints again.
Hello? Is somebody there?
Oh, Jesus.
What in hell?
The lateness of the hour and the long day of travel must have my nerves on edge. Still, perhaps I will ask. The records contain a catalog of all the evidence Ward has gathered during his investigation. Some evidence can be examined or analyzed for further information. You can examine your hiring letter, for example. Alright, where's the hiring letter? Mr. Ward, I'll waste no time, as there's none for wasting. I write from Blake Manor in Connemara. Yesterday, a guest went missing, a young woman named Evelyn Dean, photograph enclosed. Everyone here carries on as if nothing has happened, but her room's not been slept in, nor have any locals seen her off hotel grounds. She is not left of that, I am sure. This envelope contains two... Oh, this is the one they already read. Sam Ren chat. This game looking like Blueprint's cousin. It's hilarious. I should check with the front desk for any information on Miss Dean's whereabouts. Time is of the essence. If you're to solve the mystery of Blake Manor, time advances when Ward interacts with the objects. Man, this really is Blueprint's cousin. When I interact with objects and characters, that is different than Blueprints. Blueprints is whenever you open a door, or whenever you go into a new room, is when time passes. Here is when you interact with objects. Dude, I know these devs were pissed off when Blueprints came out. I know I would have been. I would have been like, fuck. Shit, god damn it. The fucking Blueprints. Ah, shit, they're doing the time thing too, but also it's like a roguelite. The fucking place remixes every... Ah, it's so smart. You have until midnight to resolve the mystery of Miss Dean's departure. You are free to further explore the manor in the coming days. Wait. You have until midnight tonight to resolve the mystery of Miss Dean's departure. You'll be free to further explore the manor in coming days. Okay. So tonight is just Miss Dean's departure. There's nobody around. I could ring the reception bell or spend a moment taking in the place first. I mean, we gotta take in the place. I've arrived at the manor to confirm if Miss Dean was here, and if no longer present, was the manor ever leaving cause for concern? Each mystery contains evidence and leads. Evidence provides information for your investigation. Leads provide guidance and avenues of investigation. Selecting a connection reveals context for why two nodes are connected. Damn. I'm already a little overwhelmed, but we're keeping in there. Cool. The Grand Seance, a gathering of intellects interested in esoteric matters, regardless of sex, color, or creed. Join renowned mystic Carmela Mantovani as she leads us in the most advanced crossing of the veil as yet witnessed by mortal men. No wobbling tables, distant moans, or questionable planchettes here. See the spirit for yourself, and better yet, speak with it directly. What is going on here? Some attempt to talk with a ghost? That cannot be possible. I've heard of seances before, but always the spirit speaks through a medium, a person, or object. Surely all fraudulent and spiritually dubious. What on earth was Evelyn Dean doing here? Her father did not strike me as a spiritual man, nor one who would allow his child stray so far from his sight that she could end up here of all places. Who was this woman? This is kind of neat. I'm fucking with this so far, chat. What is that mask? I need to know. Oh, that's a jack-o'-lantern. Turnip with carved faces and glowing embers placed inside. So every time I examine something, the time moves forward by a minute. A listing of all guest activities planned for this event. Alright, Monday you got the welcome luncheon. Tuesday, afternoon tea, lawn games, bridge game, horse riding, parlor games, archery, divination with Mrs. Mantovani, carriage of land. Oh, hold on. Masked ball. There's a mass ball tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. in the ballroom. Okay. Silent dinner. On Sunday, there's a silent dinner at 8 p.m. And then the grand seance is 9 p.m. on Sunday in the hedge maze. Talks held daily in the drawing room located in the west corridor. Information on talks to be posted outside the room each morning. All right, let's see what happens when I look at the clock. It's even later than I thought. Platformer Podcast, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. You got me toward the beginning of Séance of Blake Manor. Trying to lock in and see if I can solve a mystery. Oh, we're dealing with some Illuminati shit, chat. The Grand Seance, a gathering of intellects interested in esoteric matters. We already knew that. Did I already read this? I must have already read this. God, the music too is super eerie. Something on the pattern of the lid. So this is going to be a puzzle. Interesting. Can I not take it? Does it not want me to take it? A roaring fire. It's going to be able to warm myself up a little after that rain, but I'll keep my distance nonetheless. The elk skull must be dated 10,000 years or more. Damn. King Franchise, how's it going? Prime time, 7 p.m. 09. Thank you so much for the sub. All right, should I just ring the bell? When interacting with a person or an object, you may have more than one action you choose from. Use R2 to navigate between actions. Okay. Oh, I can listen into the manager's office. We're listening. We're listening. It sounds like there's someone on the other side. I mean, we're entering then. Actually, no, we shouldn't enter because that's their office. We should hit the bell.
Yes?
Hello, I'm Declan Ward. I telegrammed ahead.
I see. We did not receive your message, Mr. Ward. Our telegraph machine is broken.
Broken.
Regardless, I am Vincent Varley, the manager here. We are quite full at present, but we can fit you in. I'll send word that a room should be prepared, and I'll show you to it as soon as is possible. It shall be no later than midnight. But first, we require our guests to sign in, if you would.
Evelyn Dean. Miss Dean signed the registration book a few days ago. There are 17 others currently staying in the hotel. A record of who arrived and departed and when. I noticed Miss Dean did not sign out. Only one guest is signed in with an X, meaning this gathering has unusually high literacy rates. Person X in a Father Lorcan Synod signed in after Miss Dean reportedly went missing. What year does this take place in?
I see you are busy for somewhere so remote, though it seems quiet around here.
The seance has brought a great many visitors, it's true. Most have retired early to be ready for the weekend ahead.
Ah, yes, the, seance. I noticed the Miss Dean's name signing in. Does that happen to be Evelyn Dean?
It is. Rather, it was. I'm afraid she's not staying with us any longer.
Interesting.
Were you hoping to meet her?
I was. She's, left already?
She has, yes. Can I help with anything else?
You can engage in conversation with characters by discussing evidence from your records. Certain responses will reveal new information, exposing more about the characters and their mysteries. Discussing topics will consume time. Select Discuss Evidence to ask Mr. Varley about Miss Dean. Select Discuss Evidence to proceed. I mean, yeah. Now we get to the people category. Just ask about Evelyn. Oh, that's cool. I'm sorry, but did you say Miss Dean departed already? Yes, Tuesday night, perhaps Wednesday morning. Her letter said she had to leave on short notice. Letter? Ah, in truth, she took her luggage and left in the middle of the night. In the morning, we found only a letter and her payment at the front desk. Would that be unusual for her? I cannot say, sir. This was the first time she stayed here. Raffman, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you. Wait, can I just could discuss more? Oh yeah, we're asking about the washerwoman. You will think me quite mad, Mr. Varley, but I saw a woman washing something in the fountain. I can assure you that our facility has a full laundry. Nothing is washed in the fountain. Perhaps you saw a bean nye. It would be fitting for the time of year and the gathering here, though unfortunate for whoever's clothes were being washed. I don't think I know what a bean nye is. Hold on, I'm looking this up. A bean nye is a Scottish folklore spirit, the washerwoman at the ford, who foretells death by washing bloody grave clothes in streams. Oh, it's like a bad omen. Okay. Go. Let's drop my controller. Let's ask just about Blake Manor. Or no, let's ask about the Grand Seance. It looks like you've gone to some trouble with this event. This seance is the first of its kind. It seemed prudent to put some expense into the event. What makes the seance distinct from any other? Well, I simply run the hotel and would not be the best source for an in-depth explanation, but I will try my best. A typical seance allows only limited communication with the ghost. Limited in that a medium is needed, a host, a device, etc. It's believed that at the right time of year, with the right collection of people gathered, a more direct form of communication could be achieved. And so those people have been gathered here at Samhain, where and when the veil is thinnest, to see if that is true. As I say, that is the belief. Whether you believe it or not, I don't know why I'm ad-libbing, Mr. Ward, is up to you. Interesting. I'm into this, chat. I got questions. I got so many questions about what's going on here with the seance. I'll just ask about Blake Manor. What can you tell me about the manor? Well, it was built in the mid-1600s on land awarded to Edward Blake for his part in the Cromwellian conquest of Ireland. It has since been passed down through the generations of Blake family and has survived any number of tragedies. Marcus Jonathan Blake is the latest in the line to hold the title, with him and his son, young Master Walter, being the last two members of the line. It was the Marcus's initiative to open the manor as a hotel in 1870 to pull the place through difficult post-famine years. That's all I could say, though I suspect there is more information in the library should you care for more. It was Marcus's initiative in the... Okay, so we're like late 1800s is where we're at. Yeah, Mr. Varley has a look to him. Mr. Varley is just intense. Oh, I can analyze him. He keeps checking his phone, his pocket watch. He's either pressed for time, ruled by routine, or both. I mean, I've been there. I'm that person too. Just mid-conversation. I've been talking to this person for 15 minutes. Started looking at my watch like, man, how long we've been talking? I'm fucking about to... I got a place to be. And that place is home in my bed. Unhappy expression. He looks profoundly displeased. Is it with me or something else? Cracking glasses. They must be difficult to see through. The damage must be recent, or surely he'd have fixed them. Can I ask him about his glasses? I can. Did you happen to drop your glasses? That's cool. That's a cool mechanic. It is nothing, sir. They are serviceable. I'll have them replaced after the event. Should I ask him about his... Yeah, let's ask him about his unhappy expression. Are you alright, sir? You look rather perturbed. I'm perfectly fine. My mind is on the hotel and event. Of course. Okay. He was short with me, but that's actually kind of fair to be short at that question. I was rude. Are you very busy, sir? I notice you're holding your pocket watch there. These events do not run themselves. Its and the manor's success depends on tight scheduling. Okay, that's it. Let's see if there's one more thing I can ask about. I've asked about so much. Let's talk about that luggage. I'm sorry about the late hour. I misjudged the time needed for the journey. It happens often enough, though usually not so late in the day. Our driver knows the routes well. He would shorten your return trip. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. You may deposit your luggage on the rack to my right. Our porter will then bring it to your room when ready. All right, let's do that.
I need nothing else, thank you.
Then please wait here. The staff will prepare your room, and I'll be back to show you to it shortly. Now, if you will excuse me, with the telegraph machine broken, I have delivery orders to write for the morning. If you need me again, you know how to summon me.
So, Miss Dean was here but left. Her date of departure does line up with the letter I received. It would be good to see the letter she left behind. It seems my cutoff for investigating is midnight. I should get a move on. Hold L2 to enable detective vision. I was just thinking about that earlier. I was like, man, I could use a scan or something, but I'm like, you know, scans are such like a trope in video game design for like a stand-in for detective vision or whatever. So I didn't think they'd actually have it here, but they do. There you go. Everything that's interactable. It's probably good for accessibility. Let's place our luggage. It's now 3 days since she went missing. local news, albeit in old issues. Some pages are missing. What remains are all positive stories. What am I doing in here? There's not shit in here. Wait, hold on. These crates are empty other than rotting turnips. Yo, what's up with is Ireland known for turnips? Like, does Ireland have like a high turnip output? Ireland is potatoes. Now King franchise, I know that. They name drop the famine in here. But like it could be turnips and potatoes, you know. Oh, tubers. Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense then. Yeah, Ireland has a lot of tubers in general, I believe. It seemed to be stationary. It seems to be stationary. Ink, paper for machines, and so on. I see. Voltaic pile battery. It seems somebody was trying to follow these instructions, but what's the required output voltage? Oh, is this the broken telegram machine? Requires 6 volts. If I want to determine whether anything suspicious happened to Mistine before I retire for the night, then I am running out of time. All right, we got 30 minutes to do this. And a sail and sly amok. I could have sworn this page was blank, but instead there's something here in Irish. If only the language hadn't been taken from us. Damn. Can I like translate? Hold on, I need to talk to homie about that shit. Dang, everything is like a time waster in this game. I can't examine everything because they really will forward time on anything I click. Oh shit! Did y'all see that? Am I crazy? Did y'all see that shit?
May I be of service?
I've been noticing some strange things going on around the manor. Don't concern yourself. I suspect most occurrences are just a matter of exaggerated stories among the guests. Anything else is, well, it's an old house, and no harm has ever come of its tricks. Man, y'all got
nothing else.
Then please wait here. Now, If you will excuse, if you need me again.
I got bad customer service. A person stands in the window looking out at me. I mean, you did show up at 11 p.m. You know what? That's a good call. That's a good call. I need to I need to find the discs to replace it with. Damn, I can't interact with shit in this room. Yeah, we gotta keep these like dots in mind. Creed. Blueprints getting us to question every paired image. Blueprints has really ruined my brain playing this because now I'm legitimately looking at everything as a clue. Oh, here we go. Actually, now that you mention it. Damn it, I can't even examine that. But like, why are we getting these paired images though? Some may write. Okay, here we go. I need to assemble a battery with the right voltage to power the telegraph machine. It just needs the right number of discs in the right order. A voltaic battery is built by stacking cells to reach the required voltage output. This diagram shows a voltaic battery with an output of 4 volts. Okay. This diagram, a cell is made up of 2 discs called an anode and a cathode, separated by an electrolyte bridge. Electrolyte. Okay, so we go copper, electrolyte, zinc. So I think these are the electrolytes, right? Paper, copper. Oh, okay, paper. Okay. So we go copper, paper, zinc. We need 6 volts. Copper, paper, zinc. We just run that back. Copper, paper, zinc. 2. Copper, paper, zinc. 3. Copper, paper, zinc. 4. Copper, paper, zinc. 5. Copper, paper, zinc. The battery seems to be working, and the telegraph machine now has a hum to it. I should tell the manager. Oh, we're about to beat this game right now. Shot show. Why are these walls not bare?
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Your telegraph machine seems to be functional.
Is that so? Mr. Hunter must have slipped in unnoticed and fixed it. Then you'll have to excuse me. I have messages to send ahead of tomorrow. I will be in the telegraph room. You shouldn't be waiting much longer for your room, I assure you. It will be ready by midnight at the latest.
I should act quickly and don't know how long he'll stay in there. Oh, we're sneaking. Oh, interesting. The yellow arrow indicates where Ward is. You can also see where other characters are. Characters will change position every hour, so be sure to keep an eye on the map. New areas will be added as the manor is explored. So much info. Okay. Start with staff roster. Room rack. Listing of who's staying in which room. Miss Steam's name is not here, but there are only 4 unoccupied rooms. 2, 7, 15, and 21. One of these must have housed her. It's good to know. Jesus. A record of who is in which room. Something under it. Oh ho! Are there any differences between these signatures? Yes, there are. Right? I feel like the D. Oh, okay, I have to click it. The Y. These signatures are close, but they do not match. Somebody else wrote this letter of hers. See, here's my thing is, and don't steal my identity, chat. If you're watching, don't steal my identity. But my signatures are so inconsistent. My signatures are so inconsistent that, like, if somebody came to me with 2 different things, I'd be like, yeah, I did both of those. I don't know. I signed both of those. I don't know if I could look at those 3 details and be like, this is a different person. But I'm not a detective. Don't bash Ash. How's it going? How are you feeling? I'm still very early on in the game. Like, I'm still under an hour. Probably like 30, 35 minutes into this game. You gathered enough information. You've gathered enough evidence to craft a hypothesis. Evidence provides keywords for each hypothesis. Press up. Ooh. Oh, I love a string theory. Oh, I love this. Okay, now this is getting overwhelming a little bit. But also satisfying. Damn, I did that? I did all that? Press make hypothesis to make to open the hypothesis panel. Complete a hypothesis by filling in the missing words using keywords gleaned from evidence. Oh, it's like what case of the golden idol. All right, what's the hypothesis button? Think, create hypothesis. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, that's cool, and I fill in the blanks. So let's start with the last blank. We'll do forged because what's her name? Miss Dean's departure letter is forged.
So, Miss Dean didn't leave the hotel. And somebody wants us to think that she did. But who? Can I learn anything about the culprit?
Oh. I would... Well, ooh, this is tough. They can write? That's not... Like, of course they can write. Well, I guess, no, I guess in this age, at this time, not everybody was, what do they call it? I can't think of the word. Not everybody could read and write. Interesting. Well, I mean, if they could forge a signature, then they can write. Literate. Not being able to think of the word literate is actually really funny. They didn't know, oh, words. Oh, words is not what they didn't know. So yeah, they could write, because they could forge the signature. And they could write a letter, so yeah, they could write.
Of course. Educating the people over here isn't exactly the Crown's highest priority. As a result, literacy rates are low enough in the west of Ireland. The fact that this letter was written at all is a useful clue to the identity of the culprit behind whatever has befallen Miss Dean.
She did not leave the manor, though somebody wants people to think she did. Completing the hypothesis is critical to advancing the mysteries and finding Miss Dean, as each successful hypothesis will reveal facts about the culprit. Information you know about the culprit will appear on the panel to the left. Use it as the story unfolds to eliminate suspects on the screen. For now, it's time to get some rest. Hell yeah, brother. I think Varley did it. I think Vincent Varley did it. The one character we've met so far. Oh, they really want me to investigate Mr. Varley.
Mr. Ward.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready.
I'm out this bitch.
Mr. Ward, your room is ready. Mr. Doyle has taken your luggage ahead.
Don't bash Ash. I'm gonna need a very clear indicator that it's not the butler before I can cross him off the suspect list. Listen, your mouth to God's ear. Because what have we learned throughout time, throughout history? The butler always did it.
If you head up the stairs, the porter will show you to your room.
He sounds even more annoyed with me.
This room's yours, sir. Number 4.
Did I not just see somebody standing over there?
Well, this is your room, sir. Breakfast is served at 9 a.m. in the East Wing Dining Hall. Nice chance to meet your fellow, guests, that. Oh, I also put your luggage inside, sir. Anyway, sleep well and all that.
I like the art style of this game a lot. It's a really good looking game. Oh, they opened my luggage. Oh wait, what is under my bed? Let me highlight what's under my bed. I want to know what that is. Oh shit. A guide to local flora and fauna, though the locale in question seems to be the north of England. All right, I think that's giving me my first day. I had 5 minutes left, but that felt like a natural end to day 1 in Blake Manor. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Man, if I ever got pulled into like a demonic dream state, and while I'm exploring the demonic environment that they put me in, they're like, hey, do these line puzzles. I'd be so pissed off at Satan. You know what I mean? It's like, Satan, you got me doing line puzzles, man. I thought you were more creative than this. Oh, hold on. All right, Satan, you got me. That one was actually kind of clever. That one actually kind of had me. I had to lock in a little bit for that one. I'm like, man, I always do Satan was Jonathan Blow. Always do y'all were the same person. No, yes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yo, Satan, I played too much The Witness for this. I played so much The Witness. Come on.
My head. I don't feel rested at all. What was that dream? So vivid. Despite my tiredness, I've woken with a new eagerness to attend this event's seance, given I only learned about the event last night. I find that odd. What on earth was that?
This main character sounds like homeboy who played Moriarty on the Sherlock TV show, who was also in Fleabag. I love that actor. He was also in the new Knives Out movie. He's great. He does a lot of stage theater. Oh, I forget which one he was in. I saw him do like some. He was doing some stage production of a play, and like his performance. Because when you're on stage like that, right? When you're doing a play, the your acting becomes way more exaggerated, right? Like way more dialed up. And when I tell you, this man could act. This guy could act. What's his name? I forget his name. Hold on. Moriarty actor. Andrew Scott. Andrew Scott. That's my guy right there. I love Andrew Scott. That man be acting. That man be acting, man. All right, chat. I think that's going to do it for my first pickup playthrough of Séance of Blake Manor. My first time playing it. Really dug this first hour with the game. Really cool first hour. I'm into this. I want to play more, but it's also the thing of juggling a bunch of games and having to still... I got Metroid I'm playing. I got shit I got to balance. But, like, this is definitely one I kind of want to come back to. I'm glad I checked out this first hour. This is really neat. This is really cool. Let me know, before I even cut off the YouTube, let me know how y'all felt about watching this. I'm always on the lookout of trying to figure out what are the right... Ooh, I can save. What are the right games to stream? What's entertaining? What's fun to watch and engage with? You know... Shout out to people watching live right now. It seems like we got a good amount of live viewers. And so let me know. Maybe I'll come back with another stream of this one. Or maybe we'll continue checking out more different games. But chat, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you're on YouTube, I'll see you next video.